Hi, boys and girls. Here tonight we have our connection page 27. And on page 27, they're asking you to do some adding, subtracting of fractions. There's 2 pages we got here, so make sure you put your name and date. Today would be 11/7/17. And if we scroll up a little bit here, let's take a look at our example, some of these problems. So it started with 3/4 plus a half. You can see they both can turn into fourths. That's their common denominator. You do their multiplication facts. 2, 4. The first one in there is 4. Their multiples that they have in common are 4, so we're going to use that for their denominator. This didn't need to change. 3/4 stayed the same. So 1/2, we all know 1/2 is 2/4. Add the numerators. 3 plus 2 is 5/4. 5/4 is enough to make 4/4, which is my 1/2, and the 1/4. So that was an improper fraction, as it said, write it as a mixed number. Let's take a look down here at the problems that we've got then. 1 5/10 plus minus, pay attention to your symbol, minus 4/10. So we're really taking 5/10 away from 4/10, which we know is 5 minus 4 is 1, keeping the size of the piece as 10th, and we still have 1/2. 4/10 isn't taken away more than what the 5/10 is. So the answer there is 1 1/10. It is a mixed number, not an improper fraction. 7/4, more than 1/2, minus 3/4. 7 minus 3 is 4/4, which is the same as 1/2. We've got 4/12 and 1 2/3. Now these do not have the same denominator. I'm going to clear the page. And so you need to figure out for 12 and 3, what is the first multiple? I like doing the multiples of the bigger number first. So the multiples of 12, I'm going to start right up here. 12, 24, 36. And that's pretty high, pretty fast. So let's try 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. Hey, there we go. 12 is common multiple. So we're going to use that common denominator. Get rid of my little word there on the side. So 4/12 doesn't change. That's the same denominator. Remember, we got 12 on both. So I'm going to change 2/3 into a lot of 12ths. That got, think about ratio tables, that part got 4 times bigger. So the top part, our numerator, needs to also get 4 times bigger. 4 times 2 is 8. 2/3 is equivalent to 8 out of 12, 8/12. So we're going to add 1 and 8/12. Do not forget about that 1. It's not just 8/12, it's 1 and 8/12. So let's combine these together now. 4/12 plus another 8/12 is enough to make 12/12. Still have the 1/2. Don't forget about that. Again, it's really important. That's a big part of our answer. 12/12, boys and girls, what do you think that is? Yep, it's another 1/2. So since that's 1, we're going to add that to the 1 that I have there. So 1 plus this 1 here is 2. 4/12 plus 1 2/3, 2. 2/3 is going to be equivalent. I know you guys see that right away. That's 4/6. 1 4/6 plus 1/6 is 1 5/6. That's a pretty good to go answer. And I can't tell what that fraction is, so I'm going to guess 3/10 minus 1/4. Tens, multiples, and a bigger number. 4 can't make 10, so I'm going to keep going. Does 4 make 20? Yes, it does. I know that's going to have a 20. That's the first one they have in common. So we got 3/10. It's going to turn into 20ths. 10 times 2 is 20. So 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 5 is 20. So 1 times 5 is 5. So 3/10 is the same as 6/20. 1/4 is 5/20. 6 minus 5, right there, is 1. And the size of the piece are 20ths, 1/20. And our final one here, we've done this enough. This is like, I would think about your clock fractions. So 4 30/60 minus, what's 1/4, kid, of an hour? 15 minutes, right? 15 minutes. So we can change 1/4. We've done this enough that it's 15 minutes out of the 60. So I'm going to make that 1 15/60. All right. 4 minus 1 is 3. 30 60ths minus 15 60ths is 15 60ths. And because 30 minus 15 is 15. And we just said 15 60ths over here is equal to 1/4, so let's just change that to 3 1/4.